Hey guys, Tabatha Smith here, class of 2009. I am the owner of Neighborhood Bar in Powell, and we are going live with you today for an in-studio workout. We actually have clients in the studio, so we are socially distancing. We're wearing the mask, we're doing the 6 feet thing. We're not putting the clients on video because obviously that's a lot of waivers and stuff, and they're shaking their heads. They don't want to be on video. So anyways, so happy to be here. Go Balls. We're excited to get to stream from our studio for you guys today. So any questions in the comments, you can post on it. But like I said, class of 2009, owner of Neighborhood Bar here in Powell. We're across the street from Aubrey's on Emory Road. So when this is over, come visit us. But until then, we're actually going to be doing live stream classes online. So you can always check it out on our website. This is Leanne Humphrey, class of 2011. So we are just happy to be here with you guys today. We're going to give you an awesome workout. If you want to stream with us and work out with us while in quarantine, you can always check out our website. We're doing this all day, every day. We provide about 50 classes, so you can do it from the comfort of your own home with other Neighborhood Bar studios across the country, and lots of ball fans here. So we can't wait to get started, and Leanne is going to kick our butts for us, guys. Get ready. And if you need equipment, you will need hand weights and a Pilates ball if you have it. If not, that's okay. You can just use your body weight for resistance, or if you have really heavy hand weights, go for it. I will be using 2 pounds. So, there's Jenna, sorry. Hey, Jenna. Yep, and there we go, guys. And so we're going to try to move everything so y'all can see us.
There it is.
There we go.
That should do it.
And are you good over there?
Yep, I think you're good. Am I cutting my head off?
I'll fix this while you talk.
All right. So just a quick reminder, I think we tried to post a video earlier, but I'm going to say the word tuck a lot. T-U-C-K. What that refers to is the tuck of your hips forward. So you're going to think about drawing your lower abs in tight to tilt your tailbone down towards the floor. So anytime I say the word tuck, abs in tight, okay? Heavy tailbone down towards the ground, and we'll get started. Go ahead and grab onto your hand weights. And if you have larger sets, and for large for us here at Neighborhood Bar is like a 5. So go ahead and grab onto your hand weights, and we will get started here. It is on. Okay. Yeah. Ready? Yep, I'm ready. All right. So we're going to start with our feet stacked directly under your hips. Roll your shoulders back and down. Tuck your hips and start to lift your knees. Let's take it right and left. Take it up and up. So we're driving those knees up to their highest point. The head is reaching up tall towards the ceiling. Using those lower abs to lift your knees, warming up that body up and up. So you have a soft landing with those feet. Straight line from your head all the way down to that tailbone. You want to take those arms out. We're going to start to incorporate that upper body. Squeeze those elbows back and back. So it's an exhale with each lift and each squeeze. Lift and lift. We take it left and right. Trying to pinch those elbows behind your back. Lift and lift. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Feet stacked underneath those hips. Let's step your right leg back into a short lunge. Tuck your hips. Drop down, extend those arms over that left leg. Start to curl and then extend. Curl, extend. Using that upper right oblique to pull your body forward. Now for more of a challenge, can you drop the knee and then lift center? Drop, squeeze lift. Inhale and exhale. We're targeting that lower ledge of that bicep. Lift and lower. We're going to take it into a hammer curl. Let's go in 3. You've got 2. Now palms face in, we take it right and left. Can you drop that knee down? You really want to think about pressing heavy through the back, right toe. Let's start to turn again. We take it left for 2 and center. For 2, left, left, and center. Center. So you're really feeling this to the top of that right thigh and the top edge of those biceps. Take it center. For 2. Last time over to the side. Now hold it center right here. Hinge your body forward, lift those elbows, start those kickbacks, right? Then left. Reach and reach. So you want those arms reaching all the way back. Those elbows are like a hinge. You kick and kick. Can you drop that knee a little bit further down to the floor? We're going to bring that right leg in to meet the left, parallel, in 3,
right leg in. Elbows at a 90-degree bend. We lift and lower. Keeping that straight line from your head down to that tailbone. Sending the weight of your body into your heels. It's up and down, working into those shoulders. So we exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. We're going to step that left leg back in 3. You've got 2. Now here we go. Step that left leg back. Lift that chest. Arms go over to the right. Drop that knee down. Start to curl. Extend. Reach down to the floor and then pull your body back to center using that left oblique. Can you drop that knee? Lift and squeeze. Drop. Lift, squeeze. Relax those shoulders. Press those shoulders down and away from those ears. Straight line from your head down to that tailbone. Drop. Then lift. Down and up. Let's get one more. Hold it center. Turn those palms in. Right and left. So those hammer curls right here. Let's take it over that leg. It's right for 2 and center for 2. So you're really squeezing that belly tight. Tucking those hips forward. That left knee is directly under that left hip. We take it right and then back to center. Let's get one more. Now hold it here. We're hinging our body forward. Lift those elbows. Get that kick. You reach and reach. Can you drop that knee? Belly is pulled up and away from the floor. It's exhale, exhale. Lift that rib cage up and away from those hip bones. Bring that left leg in to meet the left, right. In 3, 2, now left leg in. Arms out front like you're holding a giant beach ball. It's up and down. Lift and lower. So really squeezing through that upper back. Now for more of a challenge, can you drop that seat as you lift those arms? We drop and lift. Sending that weight into your heels, warming up the back side of that body for 3. You've got 2. Last one. Now we're going to walk those feet out wider than those shoulders. Toes angled out. You can change hand weights into lighter sets if you need to. Drop that seat down. Arms come up to frame the face. Just lift. Lift. So there's a 90-degree bend in those elbows. So we lift and lift. Think about squeezing the butt of your weights together. Feeling that extra resistance. Elbows are in line with those shoulders. Up. Can you drop that seat for more? Lift it up and up. You exhale. Exhale. For 3, 2. Hold it high. Now squeeze those elbows. Just squeeze and squeeze. Holding that static hold down. Straight line from your head down to that tailbone. It's exhale. Exhale. Can you start to press your knees back? So press your knees back and squeeze those elbows. So squeeze and press, squeeze and press. Holding that contraction, using that chest to create that movement. Let's go for 3, 2, hold it here. Extend those arms out to a 3/4 bend. Lift, lift, lift. So it's like you're shuffling your hands up and down, working into those biceps. A little bit more here. You shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. It's like you're taking those arms up to the diagonal here. Now we're going to straighten those arms. In 3, and 2, straighten those arms. And lift from here. Take it up and up. Think about rolling those elbows towards one another. Press those shoulders down away from those ears for 3, 2, last one. Let your hand weights come down to the mat. From here, we're going to take our hands directly under those shoulders. Fingertips forward, going into a full arm plank. Extend those legs straight. Lift that right leg up and away from the floor. Sending those hips up. Let's lift. For 2, cross your legs, zip them back up together. So we zip and tuck. Lift. For 2, drop, squeeze, zip. Now for a little bit less, you can extend that leg long, and pull that knee into your chest for a little bit less. It's in for 2. Last time up. Now hold it low right here and just tuck your hips. Feel those lower abs engaged. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Option to come down to your knees at any time. We're going to add in a tricep push-up. So tuck your hips. For 2, we drop, then lift. It's tuck, tuck, hold. Squeeze those elbows in to your side and lighting up those triceps. Pressing through the heel of your palm. We tuck, tuck, drop, squeeze, lift. Let's get one more. Last drop. Hold it here. Now come down onto your left forearm. Boxing out the right arm. From here, lift those hips up. We lift up. For 2, lift that arm. Press it down. Let's lift. Lift. Open and close. Squeezing through that rib cage. Trying to lift it up and away from the floor. Up and down. So lift, lift, hold. Up and down. Let's get one more lift. Take it open. Now step back up into that straight arm plank. Option to come down to your knees. From here, lift that left leg. Hips up for 2. Pull it in for 2. It's lift your hips for a more of a challenge. Squeeze and zip those inner thighs. Lift your hips, then drop and squeeze. Or extend that leg long. Pull that knee in. Let's get one more. Last time down. Hold those legs crossed and tuck your hips. Exhale. Exhale. Breathing through it. Getting an exhale with each tuck. Let's add that tricep push-up. So we tuck for 2. 1. Drop and lift. Keeping that straight line from your head down to that tailbone. We tuck, hold. Inhale. Exhale, pressing heavy through the heel of your palm. Drop and lift. Let's get one more. Drop. Hold it here. Now come down onto that right forearm. Box out that left hand. Lift those hips. We take it up for 2. We open and close. It's like there's a string. Pulling that left hip up to the ceiling. You're pulling that right rib cage up and away from the ground, pressing heavy through that right forearm. It's open and close. Let's get 2 more. Take it up and down. Your best one. Here it is. Take it up. Close it down. Take it back to center. Those knees separate the width of your shoulders. Sink that seat back down between your heels. Deep inhale with those palms over. Getting that stretch down those triceps. We're about to lie them up once again. Sliding those feet through. Feet come into a V. Heels together, toes are apart. Hands under the shoulders, fingertips facing forward. Squeeze those heels together. Tuck your hips, squeeze through those triceps to lift your body up and away from the ground. We drop, then lift. So as you lift, you zip those inner thighs. Drop, squeeze, lift. Those elbows are going straight back, down and up. You inhale, exhale, pressing those shoulders away from those ears. Think about that good posture. Drop and lift. Now for a little bit more, let's speed it up. It's down, up, drop, lift. Inhale, exhale. See if you can rock that weight back between your hands, or for modification, you can come down to your seat. Let's go for 3, 2, last one. Cross those legs. Take that right arm up and over. Lift that chin up out of your chest. Inhale and exhale, switching sides. Pressing down onto that right elbow or left elbow. Lift that chin up. And let it release. Coming down to our ab warm-up. Come down to your forearms. Knees come to tabletop. From here, pull your abs in tight. Send that belly button down towards the floor. Rock that weight over to the left hip. We drop for 2. 1. Lift for 2. 1. So weight is evenly distributed between those forearms. You're squeezing that right oblique to lift those legs up. We drop. 2. Lift for 2. Now after this, we're going to send all the weight onto that left hand. So we drop 2. 1. Lift up. Hold it here. Now take that right hand to your shoulder. We're going to drop that left leg and lift and reach. Drop, lift, reach. So you're using that right oblique to reach your body up and over. The bottom left oblique to pull that leg in, to zip everything in towards that right leg. Drop and lift. Let's get 2 more. Reach, press that belly button back. Now switching sides. Shift that weight over to your right hip. From here, pull those abs in tight. We drop. 2, then lift. 2, be careful not to sink down into those shoulders. Think about that good posture. Inhale on the way down. Exhale as we lift. We drop 2. 1, lift, 2. 1, last time down, down. Now hold it high right here. Shift that weight over to the right arm. Left arm comes to your shoulder. Drop the right leg, lift and reach. Drop, lift and squeeze. Inhale and exhale. So using the bottom right oblique to pull that right knee towards that left, zipping those knees together. That left arm is reaching up and over. For 3, 2, last one. Good job. Go ahead and come up to your feet for a stretch. That is the worst part, I promise. Not really. But it is the most fast-paced of the warm-up. So you made it through. So go ahead and take those arms up overhead. Grab onto that right wrist. Extend that body long, tugging onto that wrist. Take your gaze up to the ceiling. Opening up that right oblique. Take those arms up, switching hands, starting onto that left wrist. Pinching your body over. Just take your gaze up towards the ceiling. And taking it back to center. We'll get a deep inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Letting those heads fall. Bicycling those legs from side to side. Releasing that work. Grabbing onto those elbows to open up that back. And then let's roll it on up nice and slow. And we'll head to the bar for our first set of thigh work. We're not going to need any hand weights here. Going to get a quick sip of water, head to the bar. So from here, we're actually going to face our bar. Taking yourself about half an arm's distance from a point of stability, a piece of furniture, whatever you got, a chair. Heels together, toes apart. We're going to pop up as high as you can on those toes. Squeeze those heels together. Tuck your hips. Drop that seat down. Start to drop it down. Down for 2. Lift it up for 2. So slow and controlled to start. You're squeezing those heels together, lifting those toes up to their highest point. As you drop down, you press those knees down and out. Holding the lift. You keep those abs. Hold it tight. Those hips tucked forward the whole time. Head is reaching up tall. Straight line from your head. Press and tuck. Press and tuck. So you're wrapping that work around those outer thighs. Can you take a balance check? Sending that right on to up and over your head or even just to your hips. That helps keep that alignment as well as challenge your core. So as you tuck your hips forward, you feel that work down those inner thighs. As you press out, you're working through those outer thighs. We're going to take it full range. Let's go in 3, 2. Hold this here. Now drop for 3, 2, 1. Lift for 3, 2, 1. It's down 2, 3 as low as you can right here. It's drop 2, 3. Try to keep that straight line from your head down to that tailbone. It's up 2, 3. That feet is sinking down towards those heels. Don't allow those heels to come down towards the floor. Keep them lifted the whole time. Chest is lifted. For a little bit less, you can always just take this a little bit slower. Dropping for 3, 2, 1. Lift for 3, 2, 1. Or for more, let's speed it up. It's down 2, 3, and lift 2, 3. We're going to take this move a little bit and change it up. We're going to send that right leg back behind that left shoulder. So stake it up. Now drop it down. Hold it here. We set that right leg back. Drop and press. Squeeze it back and drop and press. Hinging your body forward. Then pulling that leg back in. We drop it back for 2. Pull it in for 2. So just changing that position. Lifting that chest up. Then hinging your body forward. Still maintaining that straight line from your head down to that tailbone. It's back. Drop, press. Pull in. Drop, press. Step that bag back. Pull it back center. Keeping that chest lifted, that belly pulled up and away from the floor. Take it back. Now let's hold it back right here. We drop. 2, 3, big lift up. It's down. 2, 3, big lift. So keeping that straight line from your head down to that tailbone. As we lift, you're pressing heavy through those toes. Big lift. We drop 3, 2, 1, and lift. Drop 3, 2, 1, lift, squeeze. Now you have the option to flatten that front foot. Let's take it down. 2, hold it here. Now get 1 press, 1 tuck. We press and tuck again. Press your knees, tuck your hips forward. So for more of a challenge, can you let go of that bar? Taking those hands to your chest here and curl hands. We press and tuck. Now if you take that modification or take that challenge, you can flatten that front toe. We tuck and press. Now for more of a challenge, you're going to step that right leg in and back. In and back. Taking that ankle behind that left foot. Step it out. In and back. Getting that whole leg lifted. Keeping that chest open tight. It's back and forward. Take it in and back. Breathing through it here. Last time back. Hold it here. We just drop. Drop. Now start to add an oblique twist for more. You cross that leg over. Twist and twist. So as you drop, those knees are still pressing out. You get that oblique twist. Driving that right elbow to meet that left knee. It's exhale. Exhale. Now we're going to start everything over here and do that other side in just a second. Let's go for 3, 2. Now that right leg comes in to meet the left. Pull those abs in tight. Reach up your hips. Drop for 2. 1. Lift for 2. 1. So we're doing everything exactly the same what we just did. Can you take one of those challenges? Can you take a balance check right here? Taking that hand to your hip or up and over your head. Challenging that alignment. Remember, keeping that straight line from your head down to that tailbone. Squeezing those heels together, keeping them lifted all the way up and away from the floor. Take it down. and lift it up. We're gonna hold it low, drop for 2. Hold it here now, get 1 press. 1 tuck, so press those knees, tuck your hips. Exhale, exhale. Wrap that work around those outer thighs. You can drive that work down those inner thighs. Taking that balance check. For more of a challenge, can you take both arms up and away from the board? Press and tuck. Press and tuck. We're going full range. You can take it slow, or you can speed it up for more. Make this workout your own. That's what's great about neighborhood bars. You can tailor your workout to whatever you need that day. Let's go full range. Drop for 3, 2, 1. Lift for 3, 2, 1. Or you drop 2, 3. Lift 2, 3. Sending that deep down toward that floor and press that floor away. It's drops 2, 3, and lift 2, 3. Breathing through it right here. Exhale with each lift. Inhale on the way down. Big exhale to lift. We're going to change positions after this. Sending that left leg behind that right shoulder. Keeping that turn out in those legs. Let's drop. Hold in here. Now step back. Drop and press. Pull in. Drop and press. Hinging that body forward. Lifting that chest up. Keeping that straight line. Bring your head down to that tailbone. Step it back. Press. Pull in and back. Now we're going to hold it back right here. We drop for 3, 2, 1. Big lift up. So keep that straight line from your head down to that tailbone. Big lift. So you're pressing down and out with those knees. Press heavy through the balls of your feet. Down, 2, 3, and lift. Down, 2, 3. Big lift. Take it down. 2. We hold it here. We get 1 press. 1 tuck. Press and tuck. For more of a challenge, you can drop that heel, let go of that bar. Take those hands to that prayer hands and send that left leg in and back. In and back. Or you can maintain this position and get that press and that tuck, whatever you want to do. Press it back. Pull in, back, and in. Let's get 3 more. Last 2. Your best one. Hold it back and just drop. Drop. Take it down and down. Can you add that oblique twist? Drop and twist. Drop and twist. Exhale and exhale. Driving that left elbow to that right knee. You're pressing those knees out. Drop, press. Drop, press. Pulling that left oblique down. You exhale. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Great job. Let it go. Shake it out. Quick stretch. Left leg to that right hand. Pulling it across your body. Tuck those hips forward. Switching sides. Left foot, right hand. Not going to need any equipment for this next set as well. Abs in tight. Tuck those hips forward. Now you're going to want to grab a wall. We're going to take our back to our point of stability here. Zipping everything up from those toes all the way up to those inner thighs. Walk those feet out. Tuck your hips. Drop that seat. We drop. Squeeze the knees. Lift. And squeeze the knees. So zipping everything up nice and tight. So it's a straight line from your head down to that tailbone. Be careful not to lift your hips as you lift. You're squeezing those inner thighs so tight. We lift and squeeze. Drop down and squeeze. Take it up. Up. Now we're going to cross that left leg over the right, so cross it over. We get 1 squeeze, 1 drop. Squeeze, hold, drop, hold. Now if you have the ability, if you're at a countertop, you can lightly drape those arms for a little bit less. Pulling those abs in tight. But you want to be careful in this position. You want to make sure that you're targeting the tops of those thighs. So be careful not to press any weight into your heels. We drop and squeeze. Now we're going to start to get a drop and lift and lower that right heel. Drop and drop. Take it down and down. So as you drop, you squeeze those inner thighs. Now can you pop the toes? Then drop it down. Pop the heel up. So as you lift, you drop that seat so you're still dropping that seat down. But with each lift and lower, or with each drop, you're lifting and lowering those heels. We're going to change sides. In 3, 2, we hold it low. Switch it over. Right leg over left. Abs in tight. We drop, then squeeze. Drop, squeeze, hold. So you're squeezing those inner thighs together, keeping that tailbone going down to the floor. Heavy, pressing through that left toe right now, not through the heel, so that we're working the thighs and not those glutes. Keep that chest lifted. Don't allow that chest to fall. Don't allow those hips to lift up. Drop and squeeze. Now, getting that drop right here, start to drop. drop. So you want that straight line from your knees down to that heel. Now for more of a challenge, can you pop that heel up, then drop it down. It's lift and lower. Only one more change after this. You can do it. This is your last change before we head into seat work. Take it up and down. We're going to hold that toe lifted. Let's go in 3, 2, hold it high. Now right leg down, drop and squeeze. Drop, squeeze. Can you take those arms out front? You drop and drop. Drop, squeeze, hold. Drop, squeeze, hold. So zipping everything up nice and tight. Exhale. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Letting it go. Shake it out. Coming down to your mat for a quick stretch. Send that right leg back. That left leg is forward. Sink down into that right hip. Be careful that left toe does not go over that left, or that left knee does not go over that left toe. Press up. Keep that chest lifted. Rock back onto that right knee. Send the right arm up to the ceiling as you drive that right hip forward. As in tight. Tuck those hips. Let's take that right hand down to frame the left foot. Left arm reaches up to the ceiling. Take your gaze up as well. And let's switch sides. That left leg comes back. Right leg pulls through. Sink deep into that left side. Lift that chest. Inhale. And on your exhale, rock back onto that left knee. Left arm comes up and over. Driving that left hip forward. Now let's take that left arm down. And lift the right arm up to the ceiling. And letting it go. Go ahead and come on up to your feet. We'll get started with seat work. If you have a tube or a resistance band, go ahead and grab that right now. So we have a couple of options. If you have a resistance band, you can fold it over and make a knot out of it and make it into a circle. Or you may have one of these lovely things. It's a tube. It's a torturing device here at Neighborhood Bar. So you're going to take your left hip to your bar, to your point of stability. Feet are in a narrow V, heels are together, toes are apart. Take one lip of your tube, or take your resistance band around the tops of your thighs. Heels together, toes apart. You can go ahead and lace that left right arm around like a seatbelt. From here, you're going to cross that right ankle behind the left knee. So you're creating almost like a figure 4. From here, tuck your hips and squeeze through that outer seat to press that wall back. From here, we lift up. For 2, press across. For 2, so it's lift, lift, hold. Press, press, hold. That head is lifted up tall. We're in a standing pretzel position. You press across for 2, then lift for 2. So in this position, you should be lifting with that outer seat. You press across as you squeeze those inner seats towards one another. You lift up for 2 and press for 2. Last lift. Now hold the press and start to circle. We circle it up and around, up and around. Now for more of a challenge, can you pop up on that left toe? Circle and circle. Our first balance check, can you take that left arm up and away from your point of stability? Just taking it parallel above that bar, or taking it up and overhead for more of a challenge. Pulling this abs in tight. We circle and circle. We're going to take that leg and extend it out straight into a diagonal position. Let's go in 3, 2, we hold it high, extend it out for 2, then curl it in for 2. So as you press out, you maintain that pressure out on that tube or that resistance band. Now for more of a challenge, extend it out, curl it in. So getting a drop in both directions and that standing leg for that cardio option. So press out, curl in, or you take it out, 2, and curl it in for 2. Reach, reach, then curl, curl. We're going to take it full range, taking it straight down right here. We get that drop, squeeze to lift, drop, lift, squeeze. So you're really squeezing through that outer seat. Those hips and shoulders are square with one another. Be careful not to open up your hip. Those hips are going straight forward, down and up. Drop, squeeze, lift. Let's go for 3. You've got 2. Hold and pulse, pulse, pulse. Take it up, up, up. So pulsing at your quickest. Tiny, tiny movements right here. You lift, lift, lift. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Squeezing through that outer seat. Let's go for 3, for 2. Last one. Shake it out. Go ahead and take those feet into a V. Hinge your body forward. Soften in the left knee. Walk those hands over to the left. Pressing into that right heel. Back to center. Switching directions. Your right hip is going to go towards your point of stability. Feet are in that that narrow V, heels together, toes apart. You can stretch that left arm around like a seatbelt. Cross that left ankle behind the right knee. As in tight, tuck your hips. Squeeze that leg back. From here, we lift up for 2 and press across for 2. So with each press across, you're squeezing through those inner seats. That chest is lifted. Soften in that right standing leg. You press for 2, then lift for 2, lift, press, lift, and lift. So think about pulling that heel in a little bit closer toward that seat. You come want to open up that hip. That hip is pushing forward. So you press across for 2. Last lift. Hold it high now, so to circle. Circle. So you're circling that knee around the size of a quarter. Remembering that the smaller the movement, the more carving you're going to get here. Circle, carve. Circle, carve. So that leg is not what's doing the moving. It is your seat. Your outer seat is creating the circle. So for more of a challenge, go ahead and pop up on that right standing toe. You circle and circle. We're going to extend that leg straight in 3, in 2, hold it high, extend it out for 2, curl it in for 2. So that leg is going out to a 45-degree angle. That knee is staying exactly where it is. You reach. Now for more of a challenge, extend it out, pull in. It's reach and curl. Can you get a drop in that standing leg? So for more of a challenge, taking that balance check, that right arm can lift up and away from your point of stability. It's reach and curl. We're going to hold that curl in and taking it full and dropping it down and lifting it up. In 3, 2, hold it here. You drop it down, lift up. It's inhale and exhale. Now be careful. During these full range moves, it is easy to lose that core. So make sure your abs are pulled in tight so you're not letting any of that work creep up into your lower back. It's drop, lift, tuck. Drop, lift, and squeeze. We're going to pulse it out to finish. Let's go in 3. You've got 2. Now hold it high and pulse, pulse, pulse. Take it up, up, up. Lift, lift, lift. Taking that balance check if you haven't already. This is your last change right here. We pulse and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Lose that tube. Set it off to the side. Taking those feet together, heels together. And hinging your body forward. Bending that right knee, walk those hands over to the right. Press heavy through that left heel. Walking those hands back to center. Bicycling those legs from side to side. Rolling it on up, grabbing one of your hand weights. We're going to face our point of stability here. Coming about half an arm distance away. So from here, feet are going to be parallel under your hips. Take that hand weight behind your right knee. We're going to hinge your body forward, keeping that straight line from your head down to that tailbone. Tuck your hips, press that knee up. We did it up and curl it in. 1 lift, 1 curl. Take it up, curl in. Lift, hold, curl, hold. So there's a straight line from your head down to that tailbone. As you lift, you feel that right hip pushing down towards the floor. That opposing resistance is that tuck of your hips. 1 lift, 1 curl. Point, lift, flex and curl. For more of a challenge, you can change the direction of your foot. So as you curl, you can flex that foot, and as you lift, you can point, flex, and point. Keeping that soft bend in that standing leg for 3, 2, now hold that point and just lift from here. Lift, tuck. Lift, tuck. You can pop up on that left standing toe. Think about drawing those inner thighs towards one another. That's going to help keep that core engaged and keep those hips in line with your shoulders. We lift and lift. Now, we are going to take this full range, dropping that right knee down to meet the left. And then we're going to extend that leg up into count. You have the option to go into a full body move as well. Pulling off the bar, but we'll start slow. Let's go full range. We drop for 2, 1, lift for 2, and 1. So slow and control right here. Now for more of a challenge, you can start to pull off your point of stability as you lift. So we lift and pull off the bar for 2, stand it up for 2. So you're engaging the core, those arms, and that feet at the same time. Even working through the bottom edge of that standing leg, you lift and pop that toe. Press back down through your heels. It's lift as you drop that knee, then press the heel to lift. We're going to take it full range into a single count, crossing that right knee behind the left, then lifting it up. Last time up. Hold it here, now cross, drop. Lift, squeeze that weight, drop, lift. Take it down, lift, tuck, drop, lift, squeeze. So you can stay pulled off on that point of stability, or you can come back to that hinge position. You can even pop up for more of a challenge. Drop, lift, take it down and up. We're going to lift and curl that heel into finish. Let's go in 3, 2, hold it high. Now lift and curl. Lift, curl. It's lift and lift. So you're pulling that heel in as you're lifting that knee. You should barely see any movement because the back of that leg is squeezing so tight. Lift and curl. Lift and curl. For 3, for 2, last one. Shake it out. Cross that right ankle behind the left. Hinge your body forward. Pressing heavy through that right heel. Uncross your legs. Rolling it on up. We'll get set up for that other side. Coming half an arm's distance from your point of stability. Feet are parallel. From here, take that hand weight behind your left knee, hinging your body forward here, straight line from your head to that tailbone. Abs full and tight, tuck your hips. Squeeze to that seat to lift. We get one lift, one curl. It's up, curl it in. So on the curl, you're curling that heel in closer towards your seat. Straight line from your head down to that tailbone. There should be a straight line from that right hip down to that right ankle. But there is a soft bend in that right knee. It's up, curl in. Can you add that change of that foot for more? Point lift, let's curl. Point lift, let's curl. Inhale, exhale. We're going to hold the point and continue to lift. In 3, in 2, hold the point and just lift. Lift, think lift tuck, lift tuck. So as you lift that knee up, squeezing that glute, you drive that left hip forward, showing your body work in 2 different directions. Can you hop up on that right toe for more of a challenge? Lift up, lift up. We're going to go full range, dropping it down for 2 counts, and then lifting it up for 2 counts. Let's go in 3, 2, hold the lift, we drop 2, 1, lift 2, 1. Adding in that full body option, pulling off your point of stability if you can. Working through those arms, that core, and even through that standing leg. Here we go, take that challenge. You pull off the bar, sink the heel, drop that knee in. We drop 2, lift it up 2, lifting that leg up, pulling it down to meet the right. It's up, up, down, down. Really glue that navel back towards that spine, lift that belly up and away from that floor. Keeping those inner thighs pulled in towards one another. It's up. Up, that full range, single count is coming next. Crossing that right or that left knee behind the right. We cross down, let's go. Drop, let's squeeze that hand weight. Be careful not to let any of this work creep up into that back. So we drop, lift, tuck, drop, lift, hold those abs in tighter. That might limit that range of motion. That is okay, because that is just constricting those muscles a little bit more. If you're not shaking, you're changing. It's up. We're going to lift and curl to finish. Let's go in 3, go in 2. Now lift and curl, it's up and in, up and in. Draw that heel in closer towards that seat. Lift and curl, exhale, exhale. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Great job, let it go. Set that hand weight off to the side. Crossing that left ankle behind the right, hinge your body forward. Press heavy to that left heel. Uncross those legs. Bicycle those knees. Roll it up. We'll head down to the floor to get set up for our last set of seat work. No equipment needed. Coming down to your hands and knees. Hands under the shoulders. Knees under those hips. From here, come down onto that left forearm, boxing out that right hand. That right leg extends to the back corner, so your leg is at a 45-degree angle. Pull those abs in tight, tuck your hips. Now squeeze that seat to lift. We lift up for 2, drop for 1. So lifting higher and higher, not letting that leg fall. Pressing heavy through that right hand. Always leaning into that working side here, reaching that toe up to the ceiling. Lifting that belly up and away from the ground. Drop for 1, take it up. Up, then drop, take it up. Hold it high and circle that toe. Right leg is stick straight. Press heavy through that right hand. You circle up and around, using the outer ledge of that seat. Now the next move, if you want to take a cardio challenge here, you can drop that leg, take it around. So sending that leg in line with that hip, sending it back, forward and back. Or you can just continue to circle. It's up and over, back, up and over, and back. Working deep into that hip a little bit more. We're going to take it full range after this for everybody. Taking that knee to that elbow. Take it over. In 3, you've got 2, Now reach that toe, knee comes in for 2. Reach it back for 2. So as you roll, pull that knee in towards that elbow, you're working into that hip. Try to keep that knee pointed out to the sides, maintaining that pressure in that right hand. We pull it in for 2, or for that cardio challenge, you pull it in, reach it long, in, and reach it long in a single count. For more of a challenge, we're going to lift it up to finish. This is your last change after this. Let's go in 3, 2, now just lift, lift, take it up and up. So lift and hold, lift, hold. So in this position, that leg is going up to a 45-degree angle, lifting up to finish. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead and come back into a child's pose. Separating those knees, walk those hands over to the left, pressing deep into that right hip. Switching sides, working that left side just as hard as we did the right. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, drop down onto that right forearm, box off the left. Left leg reaches to the back, left corner, at a 45-degree angle. As you tight tuck your hips and squeeze that seat to lift. We lift up for 2, drop for 1. So press heavy through that left hand. Being careful not to lean back into this right side. You will start to feel that right hip light up if you do. So pull this as in tight. Press heavy through that left hand. We lift, lift up, drop 1. Last lift, hold it high and just circle. And circle, think circle, tuck, circle, tuck. So as you circle back, that is when that hip should be pushing forward. That is where you're going to feel your body move in 2 different directions here to get the deepest contraction in those glutes. We circle and circle with that rainbow lift up and over for more of a challenge. Up and back, up and back. You're taking this cardio option. Make sure to keep that belly pulled in tight. Don't let any of this work creep up and into that back. Going in full range, knee to elbow in 3. You've got 2. Last one here is reach that toe. It's in for 2 and reach for 2. Knee to elbow, keeping that knee pointed out to the side. Lift that belly up and away from the mat. Press heavy through that right forearm. Be careful not to sink into that shoulder. It's lift. Then reach that toe as straight as possible. We press it out for 2. Then pull it in for 2. We reach and reach. Or you can speed it up for more. In, out. Holding it up to finish. In 3, in 2. Now lift to finish up and up. Lift, tuck, lift and tuck. Keeping that left leg as straight as possible. Press heavier through that left forearm. Lift, hold. Lift, hold. Lift that belly up and away from the mat. Up and up. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Great job. Those knees separate the width of the mat. Sink that seat down. Whew. I'm killing myself up here. Sink that seat down. Walk those hands over to the right. Press heavy through that left hip. And then we'll get started with our ab warm up. So go ahead and grab onto a ball, a pillow, whatever you need or whatever you have here. I'm going to face this one. So go ahead and take that purple ball or ball, pillow, whatever you've got, place it between your knees. If you don't have one, that's okay. Just dip your inner thighs towards one another. Come down to your forearms. Pull those knees to tabletop. Open that chest, lower back press down to the floor. From here, extend your legs. It's out for 2, then curl it in for 2. It's those abs creating the motion of those legs here. Pushing it out. It's inhale, reach, exhale, curl. Keeping that chest lifted, chin is at a 45-degree angle. Extend those legs out, then curl those legs in. You inhale, reach, exhale, curl. So just warming up that abdominal wall here. We're going to start to work into those obliques a little bit more. Pull in, hold it here. Now take it left for 2, center for 2, then right, center. So keeping those hips down on the floor. Really using those glutes to pull your body center, pull it center, and squeeze the ball. Let's drop, squeeze, lift, squeeze. Pulling everything in towards the midline of your body. It's up for 2. Now hold it over to the left. Extend it out, curl in. It's reach and curl. Now for a little bit less here, you can just tap it down, keeping those knees bent. It's drop and lift. Inhale exhale. Now for more of a challenge, you can extend the arm out, pull in. It's reach, pull, squeeze. So using that right oblique, being careful not to sink into that shoulder. Press the floor away for 3, 2, last time out. Taking it to center, we're going to switch that work over to the right side. Extend it out for 2, then curl it in for 2. Inhale, reach, exhale, pull. It's out, curl it in. So we're going to start to speed it up right here. We take it out, curl in. Now for more of a challenge, can you take that arm up, squeeze in. Pressing heavy through that right hand, up and in. It's inhale and exhale. Using that left oblique to pull those arms and legs in. Out for 3. You've got 2. Now take it center. Toes go up. You drop and squeeze. 2, 3. Lift and squeeze. 2, 3. You also have the option to take your back down to the mat, taking your hands under your feet and working those lower abs to finish. It's drop. 2, 3, and lift. 2, 3. Last time down. 2, 3, and lift. Hold it halfway and just squeeze. Squeeze. Exhale, exhale. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Pull those knees in. Grab onto that ball. Roll it on up to your seat. And we're just going to use that ball, once again, for a little bit of support and a little bit of resistance as well. Taking that ball behind your back. There should be a full hand distance between your belly or between your seat and your ball. Zip everything up nice and tight from your toes to those inner thighs. Elbows high and wide. Now sink your body down into that ball, keeping as deep C curve in that belly. From here, we drop for 2, 1, lift for 2, and 1. So slow and controlled right here to start. Keeping those elbows high and wide, pushing all that work into those abs. You're sending that belly button back towards that spine. It's drop for 2, then lift for 2. We take it down, hold it here, and just drop and tuck. Drop and tuck. So as you tuck those hips in this position, you should feel like that tailbone is lifting up towards the ceiling. It's pulling it up and under that body. You exhale. Exhale. Can you take those arms, palms facing the ceiling, out into a V? Drop, tuck. Drop, tuck. Exhale and exhale. Go ahead and send those arms over, shifting those hands. That right hand is over that left knee. So we're twisting up and over with that right oblique. Now for more resistance, or for more assistance, you can lightly grip those other thighs right here. Just keep that right shoulder pulling up and over. We're going to extend that left arm back. In 3, in 2, we hold it low. We sweep it back, pull it forward. It's back and forward. So getting that full range motion right here, arching over that ball. You drop and lift. Or you can keep both arms extended. Sweep it out, then pull it in. Using those abs, not the momentum coming from that ball. Lift and lower. Go in 3. You've got 2. Now start to twist. We twist it up and over. Up and over. Lightly gripping those outer thighs for a little bit less. You can even take that left arm back behind that left shoulder and twist from here. Trying to really square those shoulders with the wall in front of you. Lift and twist. For more challenge, you can extend that left leg long. Zipping it up and taking it back to center. In 3, in 2, back to center. Arms out. We drop and tuck, then lift. Drop, tuck the hips, and lift. You exhale, then inhale. Exhale and inhale. Can you open the legs, then zip them up. Taking those arms out, pull it in. Reach and pull. Inhale and exhale. If at any time you feel any of the work creep into that back or into those hip flexors, take that modification. Those arms and those elbows go high and wide. Taking it out. Let's hold it low. Zip everything up and start to tuck and drop. Tuck and drop. Now send that work over. Sending that left hand over that right knee. You lift and tuck. So you drop and tuck those hips. Exhale and exhale. Grabbing onto those outer thighs. If you need that extra stability here, we're going to start to sweep that right arm back. We take it back, pull it up. It's reach and pull. Inhale, exhale. Still keeping that deep twist, trying to drive that left shoulder towards the back of your room. Exhale, inhale, pull, and push. Active in both directions. Don't get lazy here. We're going to hold it high. Let's go in 3. Last 2. Now start to twist from here. Twist up and over. Up and over. Driving that left shoulder. It's like you're shimmying those shoulders. Reach and reach. Can you lightly lift those outer thighs? Even take that right arm back for a little bit less. For that challenge, can you extend that right toe long? Twist, reach. Twist, reach. It's exhale. Exhale. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms up high. We drop and tuck. Drop, tuck. You exhale. Exhale. Lift those heels up and away from the ground. Reach and reach. Bringing it a little bit higher. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Great job. Grab that ball. It's going to go between those inner thighs if you have it. Roll on down to your back. Knees come to tabletop. Elbows high and wide. Once again, lift that chest up and off from the floor. Shoulder blades lifted. Start to crunch. It's exhale. Exhale. Pressing that belly button down. That lower back is pressed down into the back. You exhale. Exhale. Now for more of a challenge here, send those arms out by your hips. It's lift and lift. Can you add a squeeze on that ball? Lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. Slicing that ribcage closer towards those hip bones. Think about closing the gap between those hips and those ribs, creating that deep contraction. Think lift, squeeze, and hold. Lift, squeeze, and hold. You exhale. Exhale. Let's go for 3. You've got 2. Now hold it high. Grab that ball. Extend that right leg up towards that left leg. Reach that ball. We take it out and in. It's inhale, then exhale. So reaching that ball long, that left leg, or right leg is stick straight. That left leg is planted here, but don't get lazy here. Pull that left knee towards the midline of your body. We're going to hold it up and get a lift on, up toward that right leg. In 3, 2, hold it high and just lift from here. Take it up and up. Can you flip that left leg for more of a challenge? Exhale, exhale, and lift, hold, switching sides. In 3 and 2. Now right leg down, left leg up, extend it out, then pull it in. So isolating this left side of that oblique wall, it's lift and lower, up and down. Keeping that lower back planted down onto the ground, limiting your range of motion. If you start to feel that lower back peel up and away, go in 3, lift in 2. Now just lift from here, take it up. Lift, hold, support that right leg. You can even take that ball up to the ceiling and lightly grip those outer thighs here. Elbows high and wide. So 5, 4, 3, 2, toes up high. We reach it left and right. Around those ankles here. You exhale, exhale, lift and lift. We're going to pulse it up to finish. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we pull. Take it up. Lifting that ball up towards those ankles. Reaching towards those feet. It's lift. We pulse. You are here to finish. Finish strong here. You've made it. We only have one more working set after this for backward. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Letting it go. Set that ball up to the side. Reach those arms long. Reach those toes long. Throwing out those wrists and ankles here, getting that deep release down that abdominal wall. Inhale, getting that small arch in that back. And on your exhale, flip it on over to your belly for a deeper stretch. Elbows under the shoulders. Palms into your mat or the floor. Lift your gaze up towards the ceiling. And then think about pulling that ribcage closer towards your elbows. Lifting up onto your palms for a deeper stretch, but be careful not to put any pressure on that lower back. We're going to go into some back work, so go ahead and come on down, press up into all fours, extending that right arm and that left leg. Abs in tight, tuck your hips, squeeze that back to lift, take it up, hold, lift, and lift. So really using that back to create this motion here. Soft bend in that left arm. Take it up and up. We're going to take that knee to that elbow, pulling it together under your body in 3 and 2. Hold it high, pull in, reach long. Inhale and exhale. Reaching that body long in 2 different directions. Go 3. You've got 2. Now let's switch sides. Here we go. Right leg long, left arm. Abs in tight, tuck your hips. Squeeze, lift, take it up and up. So reaching your arm long, stick straight. That right leg is stick straight. Soften in that right arm, lift and lift. Part of a strong core is that strong back, so we want to make sure that we're balancing out. Taking that knee to that elbow, right here we pull it in and reach it long. Pull, squeeze, then reach. So it's like your body is moving in two different directions, elongating that torso, really working through that back here. Let's go for 3. You've got 2. Last one. Great job, let it go. Getting started for some stretches, starting with some big deep breaths here. Hands under the shoulders, round that tailbone down as you lift your back up to the ceiling. Exhaling out all that air. Then getting an inhale, pressing that belly down, taking your gaze up. And round your back. You can go at your own pace. Getting a few deep breaths here to let that heart rate come down. Finding your breath here. On your next inhale, tuck those toes. And on your next exhale, press back into downward dog, lifting your hips up to the ceiling, taking your gaze between your feet, starting to bicycle those legs from side to side, lengthening through the back of your legs here. Coming into a straight arm plank, pull that right knee in, that shin comes parallel with the front of the mat. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, hinge forward from the waist, working into your hips a little bit. So in this position, you want your hips and shoulders square with one another. You can come down to your forearms if you have that flexibility, or you may need to just hover above the mat in order to keep your shoulders and hips square with one another. Get an inhale and exhale. Tuck that left toe, press back into that full arm plank and pull that left shin through. Trying to get it even with the front of your mat, square with your shoulders. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, hinge forward from the waist, stretching out that other side. Now this side may feel different than the other. That is perfectly normal. Just work each day to really lengthen through your muscles while they're nice and warm. Taking that time to really breathe into each of your stretches, lengthening those muscles. And when you're ready, go ahead and come on up, opening up into a straddle stretch, and sending those legs out to the corners of the room. Take your right elbow down, left arm reaches up and over. Open that gaze up to the ceiling. You're lengthening through that left side of your body. Inhale, and on your exhale, turn and face your foot, reaching towards that ankle, taking your chest down to your knee. Be careful not to fold over with your shoulders. Lead with a flat back and an open chest. And switching sides, left elbow down, right arm reaches up and over. Take your gaze up to the ceiling, lengthening through that right side of your body. It's like you're pressing your back against an imaginary wall behind you. Get a deep inhale, and on your exhale, turn and face that foot. Hinging your body forward, leading with the chest and off the shoulders. Lengthening through the back of that left leg. And when you're ready, walk it on up, flex those toes back, knees and toes facing up. Hinge your body forward with a flat back and open chest. Or you have the option to come into a butterfly stretch, bringing the soles of your feet together, and again, hinging your body forward, pressing those elbows down to your inner thighs. So be careful again here not to fold over to the shoulders. Lead with that chest. Nice flat back here. And when you're ready, cross one leg in and then the other. Interlace those fingertips behind your back. Press those knuckles down towards the floor. As you open that chest, then take your right ear to your right shoulder. Sweep that chin across your chest, over to the other side. Lengthening through that neck, releasing any tension you might be carrying. Or if any of the work from abs or arms in the beginning crept up into your neck, go ahead and take the time to release all of that work. This stretch is also great for your posture. And when you're ready, go ahead and take those hands to your knees. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down as you get one more big deep breath in. And let it go, pressing those shoulders away from those ears. Thank you so much for joining us here today from Neighborhood Bar Powell. Come and check us out.
Yeah, thanks for being with us, guys. We're happy to be on the live page here for the University of Tennessee. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm sorry. Being compliant. So if you want to wear a mask, come join us in the studio. If you do not want to wear a mask, join us on our live stream. You can see it on our website. Any questions y'all have, let us know. We love you guys. We miss you guys. Go Vols!